Hey Reed, were you there when Jimmy was here? Yeah. I had to treat him as like a gentleman. It's funny because Chris Farlow was just in town. Jimmy introduced Chris Farlow album in '61. It's never been released.
Oh, okay.
So literally a month, about the same time, Jimmy had called up Chris and asked him if he could release the record. Wants to remaster it, re-release the record for the first time, so they're going to be doing that. And Chris is doing a new record with Jimmy. So that's cool.
Where was Jimmy Page at?
Jimmy was in his store.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, he's not kidding you.
I wish I had known that. Did anybody film it?
Jimmy just walked in, and Jimmy goes to all kinds of record stores whenever he's in town.
Is he in here a lot, in Boston a lot?
No, he was at the commencement for Berkeley.
All upside down. I'm being shoes. Do you want me around? Secrets are fun to a certain degree.
Your name went all the way to #1, didn't it?
No.
No?
Boy Girl did better than that.
But Multi has the band on it.
But
Yeah.
Lenny K's Nuggets put Multi in it. She's gone.
Yeah.
She's a rather youthful photograph.
Aloha kids, I'm Gary Summers, King of Pop Culture, and we have the big collectibles extravaganza Northeast Comic Con coming up December 6th and 7th at the Shriners Auditorium in Wilmington, Mass. With lots of fun stuff, collectibles of all sorts, comics, toys, records, weird stuff, and weird people, guaranteed not boring, and celebrities signing autographs. We have Marky Ramone, the last living Ramone, of course. The man, the myth, the legend from Dust, Richard Hell, the Voidoids, and the Ramones Rock and Roll High School. Marky's a great drummer, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, and he'll be there along with Nicholas Brendan from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Mackenzie Lentz from the new TV show Under the Dome and Hunger Games, Christopher Judge from Stargate SG-1, Gary K. Wolf, creator of Roger Rabbit, will be judging a Jessica Rabbit costume contest. There'll be lots of cosplay, and we'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Munsters with Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster himself. So there's lots to do. There's voice actors workshops with Tom Whalen, the voice of Pokemon and all those other great characters, and several other voice actors. There'll be Kids Con, fun for all the kids to learn how to draw comics and write comics. There'll be all types of panels and discussions and fun things for you to do. Don't miss it. Shriners Auditorium, Northeast Comic Con, and Collectibles Extravaganza, December 6th and 7th. Shriners is in Wilmington, Mass. Plenty of free parking and guaranteed not boring. See you there. Aloha.
This is like the oldest. This is like, I don't know, 40 years now. My label's about 38 years old. This is older than my label. It's about 40, 41 years that Bert's been doing these. Okay, we've got the Jimi Hendrix issue of Rolling Stone, thank you. And we're talking Hendrix here. Wow, this is the good old days, Jay. Now, you know about Al Wilson?
No.
Al Wilson was in a band called Canned Heat. And on September 1, he was supposed to be in Germany playing with Jimi Hendrix and Alvin Lee, and 10 years after a big festival in Scandinavia, I believe. And they couldn't find Al Wilson, so the manager put the band Canned Heat on the plane to go play with Hendrix. Al Wilson was 27, found dead under the redwood trees of a heroin overdose. So the first death was Al Wilson, September 1. September 18th, Jimi Hendrix. October 4th, Janis Joplin. Within a 33-day period, 3 major artists of the day. Because Al Wilson was much bigger in 1970 than he is today.
Right.
Gone. The amazing 44, that is a 44-year-old magazine we just looked at. Do you have a favorite Hendrix album?
Electric Ladyland.
And why?
Just love all the songs on it.
It'd be great for you to get Eddie Kramer and find out really what the secret sauce was for Jimi Hendrix. What his, were there amps that he had to use for the recording that he didn't use on stage?
What is
is the thing that you're having the most fun putting together right now? Or can you talk about it on camera? I know you're keeping a lot of stuff in, and you have to, I guess.
I can't really talk about that right now.
Which is why I'm doing a lot of the talking, because authors, when they don't have a book out, you don't want to have it out there. But Led Zeppelin shows were never really the same. They were always different because Page was always exploring, pushing the boundaries.
Right.
And I heard that Page had a cassette player on stage, much like Jimi Hendrix, because he would write songs from some of the riffs he came up with in concert.
Right.
So they know that the flash of inspiration is not going to be there tomorrow, and grab it at the moment and use it later.
Well, they say that's what Jimmy did with the tapes that are out there with him and Jim Morrison. Those were just all his personal recordings to go back and critique and add to and subtract from and work off of, and those tapes got stolen, of course, and now they're released, but unofficial.
So that's what he was doing.
Yes.
I thought he was just taping for posterity the way I did.
No, he was taping to work off of it and see what he could work with.
Jay LaFond is our director. We thank HC Media. And we thank Matt Belfiore and the great staff up there and Jay LaFond for directing today's show. Last night I was watching Batman, and Tallulah Bankhead was the Spider-Woman, the Black Widow. Tallulah Bankhead. It was great how they used all the old stars: Cesar Romero, Burgess Meredith, Frank Gorshin, Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt.
Right.
Think of the stars. Leslie Gore singing "California Nights" on Batman.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And this we're at the original New England Compact Disc Record Expo.
World is on fire. This girl is on fire.
What are you looking for today? Anything?
And I get into a lot of doors. Daddy thinking you cool, one of my favorite.